Hey Taurus, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly, and I'm here with your November 2016 monthly general Tarotscope. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos, purchasing readings, follow me on Instagram, donating to my channel. I greatly appreciate you. This is a result of the donations that you send to me. I have a new deck, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. I'll be using that today along with the Self-Care Behaviors. Oh, nope. Self-Care Cards by Cheryl Richardson. I like these cards. They're very cute. So thank you so much for donating to my channel. I have going to do a little different. Y'all know me. So one card for general, one card for finances. I'm sorry, career, love, finances, and health, and a self-care card for the month. Let's see what we have. All right, Taurus, y'all got some stuff going on. I was told to put a card at the bottom to tell you why all of this is going on. So you need to know why some things are going on right now. Okay, let me get your self-care card. That's interesting. All right. Woo! Okay, so why is this all happening? Your heart chakra. Okay, so and what you have as your general energy is the Two of Pentacles. Well, it's the fine balance card. Okay, I feel like for for my Tauruses. It's time for you to decide what you really want out of life. It's time for you to decide what moves you, what motivates you. I feel like for some of you, you've been taking on so much and you're trying to give so much of yourself to everybody. But I'm not sure, I don't feel like you're devoting time towards yourself. And I feel like you're being pushed or you're being urged to find balance of your heart. Okay, I feel like some areas of your life or some people that are important to you, you may feel as if you're neglecting because you're devoting to yourself to other priorities. I feel like for some of you, when it comes to your career, I feel like you're really looking at what makes you happy. That's how I feel. I feel like for some of you, you're looking at where you, especially if you go to a 9 to 5 or whatever you're doing. I feel like whatever your current situation is, I feel like you're taking an honest assessment and an honest look at where you are and really looking at it and trying to decide or trying to figure out if this is how you want to be, if this is how you want to, if this is where you want to go every day. Is this the place that you want to show up to every day? Is this the field? It may not even be the job. It may be the field. I feel like some of you, you may have been toiling with changing your career field altogether. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like for some of you, you've been really trying, refusing to see. I feel like you've been really trying to make this work, but it's just not It ain't hitting no more. And it could go either way. I feel like for some of you, if you're at a place where you got to show up every day 9 to 5, you may be wanting to branch out to something that gives you a little bit more autonomy. I feel like, 'cause it feels like to me you need to break out of a shell and you need to be more free. So maybe you need something a little bit more flexibility. I feel like for some of you, you've been really trying to work in this particular field and it's just not enjoyable to you any longer. I feel like even for those who maybe you've been at home, maybe you've been working from home for a while now, and now you're ready to go back into an office setting where so you can have socialization. Maybe you don't see anybody, maybe you don't get that socialization like you used to. So I feel like you're really you're struggling with that. You don't know which place is the best place for you. I feel like the one that's going to speak to your heart, to your innermost desires. Let me get a card for this heart chakra. Balance. Is wherever you need to go is where you can find the best of both worlds. I feel like for some of you, actually, and I'm gonna just say, some of you actually like the hustle and bustle. You may find yourself complaining about it a little bit, but if you really take a look at it, if you were not hustling and bustling all the time, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself. All right. So I feel like that too. Whew, I can't wear my reading book for so long. So within love, you have the Simply Love card. Let me get one more card here. New Vitality. Some of you are meeting a soulmate this month. Some of you are deepening your relationship with a soulmate. Some of you are, I feel like love is pretty high on your, love, your area of love, be it with love of your children, love of your family, love of a relationship. I feel like you're feeling inspired by love. I feel like you're being motivated by love. You're if you've been really depressed or down or didn't have the best thoughts about love, I feel like a new love is being sparked. Another card. Yes, strengthening bonds. Some of you are meeting somebody new, and if you're not meeting somebody new, I do feel like the relationship that you're in, a new breath of air or a new spark is being infused within your relationship. I feel like some of you are really remembering why you got with this person. I heard new positions. Hey, you may be trying new positions. Okay, branch out there. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, from a sexual point of view, in relationships, to be able to branch out and try something new with your partner does create trust. It does strengthen the bond. So I feel like for some of you, you're gonna be, if it feels like there's some type of new beginning coming. So I feel like on a sexual level, because the new vitality is equivalent to the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like you guys are really willing to try something new, like you're blowing a new tune within your relationship. Some of you need to listen to flutes. Maybe you need to listen to like that Reiki music or some type of meditation music. I see like you and your partner just kind of sitting. Maybe you're practicing meditating together, and that brings a new way for you guys to strengthen your bond and to communicate with each other. I feel like for some of you, you're practicing eye gazing. Eye gazing is a beautiful technique that couples can try to help deepen their bond or increase their level of connectivity together. Focusing in on that left eye, that's the emotional center. You're sitting in front of your partner, and it may not apply to everybody, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing two people with the flutes, that little music, you know what I'm saying? I see that and I feel that straight up, okay? Like some of you are really putting time together, setting time together to be with your spouse or your loved one, whoever it is. You can eye gaze with your child, okay? It doesn't matter who you eye gaze with, but I feel like somebody's eye gazing, okay? What I like about it, because I see on the foundation, that's what made me think about it. See this balance card? I feel like two people are trying to come together. You're trying to meet each other in the middle, and you need some quality time together. But I do feel like the time that you spend together, it may not necessarily be sexual. I mean, it may be some sex involved. But I do feel like you guys are really trying to realign yourselves and to strengthen the cord that's between you and this other person. And you're willing, both of you are willing to try new things to strengthen this bond. Okay. Let's see. Even if this is with children, I feel like for some of you, you really need to. I feel like you're needing to get out and have fun with your kids. Okay, and put some of that shit to the side that you can't deal with right now. Go outside and have fun with your babies. All right. Or some of you may need to act like a kid, you know, because I see this new vitality. Everybody loves rainbows. I don't care if you're 2 years old, 52 years old, 92 years old, 102 years old. When you see a rainbow, everybody can't help. You can't help but be like, oh, that's so pretty. It just brings something out in you, okay? And even if you're an older person, you will always remember when you seen a rainbow when you were little. When you see a rainbow, it doesn't matter, okay? So I feel like your imagination is sparking, your sexuality is sparking, okay? And that's childlike energy as well, as far as being able to open yourself up, and that curiosity is what I'm feeling too, all right? And trusting the other person to not shame you or to not make you feel bad, and be willing to surrender and go along with it for the ride because they love you and they want to make this thing work. Okay. I feel like friendships during this month of November, I feel like your friendships are going to strengthen as well. If for those who are single, I feel like all over your love relationships are just going to there's a deeper understanding about the people in your life, and there's a deeper appreciation for these people in your life too. You may even be telling, you know what, I really appreciate you. You the bomb.com friend. You the bomb.com husband, wife, child. I love you. Mother, father. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. You're a new life is being breathed, or is it breathe? A breath of new life is being blown into you. Finances, awaiting results. I feel like for some of you are waiting on that you're waiting on that Christmas loan. You're waiting on some type of loan. You're waiting on some type of approval to come through, be it car. I feel like a personal loan. I feel student loans. I feel like you're waiting on that to come up. Let me get another card. Yeah, you know what? Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to be put to good use. I feel like it's something that you've been wanting. I do feel like with this, if it's a loan, okay, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like it's a loan, but I feel like it's a big lump sum. It's either a loan or some type of money that you don't have to pay back. Okay, whatever it is going to help you break out of financial. It's going to help to alleviate some financial burdens. I do feel like whatever money that you're expecting in or you're waiting on, I feel like you're putting it towards something else to pay those things off. Okay. So, you know, for some of you, you may be able to get this, like say you're getting a $10,000 or $5,000 loan, and you're going to be able to put it towards some credit cards, some small credit card bills or whatever. You're trying to pay some things off, but you're willing to do that because the amount of money, the interest rate on the loan, that the $5,000 loan is smaller, so you're really saving money. It's that type of feeling. I feel like for some of you, choosing your battles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you are actually waiting on your credit report to be cleared. You may have been working with a credit repair company. I feel like for some of you, you're really deciding whether you want to bring a certain person on your team to work with you financially, maybe towards a business. I feel like for some of you, you're really choosing. I feel like you want to put something together with some people, but you're really trying to choose who's trustworthy. Maybe some people are coming to you for money, and you're really trying to You may have to turn them down. Um, I feel like for some of you, you're waiting. It's like you're sitting back and you're watching somebody that's within a very close vicinity of you, and you see that they're struggling, and you're waiting to see how long it's going to take this person to come to you to ask you for the money. Um, but the thing about it is, I feel like for some of you, you may, it's like you're waiting for this person to come, but you know you're not gonna give them the money anyway. But you're just waiting, like I'm waiting on this motherfucker. I see them. It's gonna be a matter of time for they come and ask me for X amount of dollars, and I hate to have to tell them no, but I'm gonna have to tell them no because I don't have the money right now myself to give it to them. Like I feel like some of you are saying that. Okay. I also feel like for some of you, I just had a message. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember what it was. Some of you, here's the other thing. Some of you are waiting the results of some type of survey to come back, and that's going to determine what your bonus is going to be. Some of you may have to justify your expenditures within the past 3 to 6 months as well. And you're really going to have to defend why, especially if you're in charge of finance, maybe you're an accountant or you're in charge of some type of financial finances at your job, or maybe you're a treasurer for somebody. You may be having to justify why X amount of dollars were spent. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you are trying to find balance right now. Because you've been working a lot of hours trying to, make sure everything, all documentation matches. Be careful about audits. I don't know if the IRS audits during this time of year. I don't know if there's a certain time for the IRS to audit, but I feel like some of you may be getting the results back of an audit, or somebody may be audited. You may be audited. That's what the way I keep hearing, and you have to defend it. When it comes to health, you have moving on. I feel like this is an emotional issue. I feel like some of you are moving on from a toxic relationship that has really definitely worn down on your health. I feel like for some of you, you are some of you need to be some of you really need to be near some water or be in water, be it a pool or like I feel salt water though. Maybe some of you need to take an Epsom salt bath. I feel like some of you, when I see this moving on card, I feel like not necessarily a physical move, but more of an emotional, like Calgon, take me away. Some of you may just take some time to have a bubble bath or uh, sit in do a spiritual bath. I'm sorry, guys. It's like you need to be taken away from this realm. You need to be in another world. Let me get another card. Yeah, I feel like with the Nine of Swords here, or the darkest fears. I feel like for some of you, you are trying to release something, but you're. I feel like there's some type of salt cleanse that you have to do. Um, some of you may be, some of you may have some anxiety about moving on, moving forward. Some of you may have. I'm sorry, guys. It's like you may struggle to find a bright side to a situation. Um, it just feels like you're trying your best to hold on to something that needs to go, and the more you holding on to it, the more it's causing you damage. If this is not emotional, excuse me, if it's not emotional, I feel like there's some type of habit that you're trying to hold on to that is not working out for you. some type of addiction I can feel too. Maybe it's negative self-talk. It may not be an actual addiction to something. It may just be you may have some negative um, self-talk, or you tend to be more on the pessimistic side. But you have to be able to move forward and to let something go. This root chakra. This is your root chakra speaking to me right now, saying, letting you know that it's okay to let go with something. It's okay to be in balance. It's okay to walk away from something. Some of you have some you have to rinse this negativity off of you. You have to I feel that strongly. Like I feel like some of you really need to have a Epsom salt bath and try to get some of this negativity off of you. Or maybe you need to, like, I feel like for some of you need to sweat. I don't know why I get that from those two cards, but I feel like there's something that needs to be released out of your body through your pores um, to lighten you up, to take something off of you. Your self-care cards, decisions. Okay, honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. Like I told you, find this balance. Okay, and then the other card was playfulness. Play with it. Didn't I say something about that? Play with the child. Children are your greatest teachers. Yeah, I do. I feel like for some of you that it's just time to release. I don't know if this is like a relationship or this, maybe it's the need to be there for everyone all the time. And I know you guys are so nurturing, but I feel like this is definitely a month where you have to nurture yourself. And this decision card, I like this because it's all about boundaries. I think she has a boundaries card in here, but I like how she says it is, if it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. And be okay with saying no about something that you don't want to do. You don't have to be everything for everybody, but you need to be everything for yourself because nobody's going to be everything for you. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be faced with some major decisions this month. Just looking at where you want to go, or where you are now and where you want to go henceforth, and what's working for you and what's not. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If this resonates for you and you like a personal reading, please hit me up. My information is down in the description box. Thanks. See you in December. Bye.